Greetings, curious viewers. Tool tips with Tommy here, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to run this, but I am going to do an unboxing. So, yeah, we got this thing going on here in California where water comes out of the sky. So I can't use this to wash my car, which is what I'm going to use it for probably. Yeah, but it's all wet outside, so I'm not going to be running this thing in the next couple of days, probably for the next week. But yeah, I will give you an unboxing so you can see what is in the box and what comes with it. This is my first Ego tool, actually, my first 56 volt outdoor power equipment from Ego. So I don't even know. So this is maybe the first one in California. They just released this pressure washer, so I'm pretty excited to have it. Looking forward to yeah, running it through its paces and trying it out. So I'm going to do a little unboxing. Let's see what's in the box. What do you say? Let me put my camera down and maybe I'll zoom in a little bit so you can, if I can. It's going to zoom a bit. Oh, there's a little zoom. So we'll zoom in, but I'll give you a breakdown. So let's give it a shot. What do you say? Oh. It weighs a ton, I can tell you that. It's heavy. Dang heavy. This is my new garage. Tiny. Alright. So, right on the very top. Looks like we got filter, a turbo nozzle, and then, yeah, so these are your... This is what you get here on the top of the box. You get a filter. I'm sure this is for when you use the gravity feed thing out of the bucket, where you just put water and siphon it out of the bucket instead of hooking up to a hose. You get a turbo nozzle. So yeah, that's your filter. I don't know if you could see it if I'm holding it in front of the camera well enough. That's another nozzle. 15 degree or something, who knows. Oh no, actually, so this one is, I don't know what this one is. It has an R on it, so that's the R. And then that's 15 degrees. The yellow one is 15 degrees. The green is 25 degrees. And the black is 40 degrees. So I guess the black, that looks like the black is probably your, I don't know. Anyway, those are in one bag. And then you get these, oh, here, this will tell us right here. Okay, 15 degree, the yellow one is medium stripping, 25 degree general lifting and cleaning, that's the green one, 40 wide coverage, the white, it just says it's wide coverage, and then the turbo, oh, the rinsing nozzle, the R is a rinsing nozzle, alright, but you get instructions, of course, which I will look to in an emergency only. When all else fails, look at the directions. You get a hose, which I heard that this hose doesn't kink, but I've used a couple of different hoses for pressure washers and none of them are great, but I'll give that a try. We'll see if it's any good. And then that's your, I guess this nozzle, they say this is pretty cool. It's got, so you can kind of control, it shows you your battery power there. You got your turbo button here, so when you want to go turbo fast, push that. It's got all the quick connects and everything already on it, so it should be easy. Shouldn't have to do anything. Oh, even better yet, so it's toolless quick change, so it locks in the open position. You just put it on there and put it on. You don't have to pull anything down or prep anything. When you open it, it locks in the open position. Line it up and snap it in. Really nice. Very good. I like it, Ego. Good job. That's good. That's good. And then let's see, are these the same way? Probably not. Maybe I'm not putting it on the wrong side. Yeah, no. So these ones you do have to pull the collar back and then pop it on. So that's your hose and your extender, and then I guess the tips go, there's probably another wand or something in here. So let's get some more opening. What do you say? Let's open some more stuff. Then you get this nice piece of cardboard. And another nice piece of cardboard. And then it looks like some storage things, little plastic pieces that go on the actual unit to store your tips and such. Looks like a foam cannon. This was one of the cool things. I thought that they included a foam cannon in it, but it does seem like a pretty cheap foam cannon. We'll have to see. The jury's still out on that. It feels pretty cheap, but we'll see how it works. The video showed it working pretty well. I saw, a YouTube video of this when they had the pre-production model, and this seemed to work pretty good. So we'll give it a go. See if it does in fact do the job or works. I have another foam cannon that I use. I may try with this if that one doesn't work. So, but we'll see. And then let's pull these. These are our wand extensions here. Oh, okay. So here's the siphon hose that's in there. So this is what I'm sure the filter goes on here. Yep, just like that. This goes on the unit, and then you should put this into a 5-gallon bucket, and it just draws it out, just siphons it out. It'll probably use a little bit more battery power when it uses the siphoning function, because that's, when you hook it up to a hose, of course the hose is supplying pressure into the unit. When you hook it up with the siphon, it's going to have to draw it out, so it'll probably have to run something to pull it. But we'll see. I don't know. So, and then this is your extension that goes chupacabra. So I guess this is what so your tips fit into that, and then this goes into the gun. Not on there, of course. Where's my, so this screws into here, just like so. And then this clicks on. So that's your wand right there. Your lightsaber, your wando. Okay, we'll set that down. And now, so I just had hernia surgery a month ago. So I hope my doctor doesn't watch this video, because this is way too heavy for me to be picking up after my hernia surgery. But oh, it's not that bad actually. I guess the batteries aren't in it, so it's not that heavy. We'll have to find the there's the batteries and the charger. Okay. So just a bunch more cardboard, and then I think 320 watt charger for the 56 volt battery. So that I'm going to need to charge the batteries, of course. So this one did come with the charger, 320 watt charger, and then 2 heavy batteries. These are 6 amp. From what I was led to believe, they should be the 6 amp batteries. Well, I guess we'll just have to look, right? Shoot, the batteries, both the batteries together are probably heavier than the actual pressure washer itself. These are big batteries. 2 bars. Yes, 6 amp hour batteries. So we'll give those, oh my God, they're huge. They're heavier than this. I have a 80 volt Greenworks tool that I use to blow the hockey rink off on the weekends. And the battery for the 80 volt is a 5 amp hour battery, and it's way lighter than these 56 volt batteries at almost the same amp hour. Anyway, they're big, substantial, heavy batteries. So, all right. So that's the unit. Let's see if we can get this thing. Well, slide that off to the side. And then here we go. 60 minutes. So it says that it's going to give me 60 minutes of run time with those 2 6 amp hour batteries. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall try that. Maybe I will do a video with me doing my detailing on my vehicle or something. Who knows? I'm definitely not a detailer, like a professional detailer or anything like that. So, all right. So yeah, that goes up. Batteries go in. Turbo button, power button. And I think this lifts up. One thing that does bother me though. Oh, That might have, I'll have to look. No, I think this is probably for the wand. This right here is probably to hold the wand on here. It doesn't have anywhere to hold the hose. The other one I have another pressure washer. There's nowhere to hold these hoses, you know. I mean, I guess I could wrap it around this and just like hang it off of here or something, but they got to give you somewhere to store the hose. But we'll see. I don't know. Let me get into a little bit. Maybe I'll read the manual and see where they say to put it. But yeah, so that's it. Here, I'll get you guys closer. Let me unplug the power here, and you guys can get a little closer to it and check it out. Let's see, zoom back. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Pretty cool. I wish I could run. I wish the water wasn't coming out of the sky. Then I could use this. If it was nice and sunny outside, I could maybe give it a go. But yeah, so it's actually, yeah, I was gonna say it's not that heavy. It's surprisingly light. It feels robust, you know. It'll do the job. We'll give it a go. So anyway, that's the new Ego. Here, I'll tell you the model number. Where's the model number? I didn't even know what the model number is on the box. Let's see. Who knows? It's the Ego. I think they only have one, so you can't really mix it up. 3200 PSI pressure washer. Or if you're in France, it's the Nozzle à haute pression de 3200 PSI. So, that is all. Hope you like it. I know I'm going to like it. I think. We'll see. That is all. Take care. Peace. Okay, so I've had about 15 minutes with it, figuring it out. And it does give you those little mounting brackets. One screws on up here, one screws on down here, and snap out. So that's the one for the side, and then I got one down there. And what it is the little wand, the gun thing goes there, and then the wand goes like that. And now I don't know if this is right, but this is how I did it. So quick connect here for the hose, and then it gives you this little green band here. And I didn't look. I'm sure this is probably what they wanted you to do with it. So it just coils up and goes behind there. So it does store on board, kinda, and I'm sure it'll be fine. So that's where I'm gonna keep it. I think that's where it's supposed to go. And then what's funny about it is that, so you got this guy right here, and it has the big end, right? So you can see. So this is the rinse head or nozzle, and this is the turbo nozzle. Well, if you look, I don't know if you can tell, the rinse one is much bigger than the turbo one. So the rinse one, I'm going to try to do this with one hand. The rinse one goes direct. I don't think I can do it. Oh, yep. So the rinse one goes direct on the gun. And then, of course, these ones are too small. These ones go on the wand. So the turbo nozzle goes on the wand, as do all the little spray. So you got all these spray nozzles. These all have to go on the wand, right? So they have the small tip. They go on here. And then the big tip, the rinse one, just goes straight to the gun. As does the foam cannon, which most foam cannons, or at least the ones I've have experience with, the foam cannon just goes on direct as well. So the foam cannon, you don't use the foam cannon with the wand. The foam cannon just goes on here, like that, like so. Then it does, of course it swivels. But you do your little foam cannon, put your suds on your car, right? Pop it off. And then you put on your wand, your big wand, with whatever spray tip you have on there, and you rinse it. And that's it. So they did a pretty until I use it. I mean, I'm impressed until I use it, and I'll probably be impressed anyway. Because the let's see if I could find it up here. That's my electric pressure washer over here, right there with my foam cannon, the one I've been using, and it's 1900 psi. This is 3200 psi, so this one's going to be quite a bit better, I hope. You know, so what's that? 19, like, I don't know, 1400 psi more, 1300 psi more. We'll see. So, and the reviews, you know, because they had this, you know, they had like a promo version of this, or they had like a demo version that they did, you know, they took to some detailer places and they did some YouTube videos of it and they showed it off. And they were pretty impressed with it as far as cordless ones go. And I will say that that's one of the problems I have with the electric one I have, is plugging it in. It's just a pain in the ass to have to plug it in and run a hose to it. I mean, that's another thing, is this has the Siphon hose, which you can use. Take this out. So you can, of course, just screw the hose to that, but I'll probably use the Siphon hose, screw it into that, and then just use a 5-gallon bucket with like soft water or something like that, because you know, I'd rather rinse my car with soft water, so I have access to soft water in the house. So I'll just use like soft water in a 5-gallon bucket and rinse with that. Then it'll be like a spot-free rinse. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited about having it. I will say the charger, I'm charging the batteries right now. Pretty loud, but I mean, you're charging a huge battery, and I'm sure there's, let's see, fans somewhere. I hear fans. I'm not feeling airflow. I'm hearing fans. Anyway, it's loud. Oh. I'm gonna pop my hernia with these batteries. But what's cool, what I might do is I might get one of those Nexus generator things, or power stations that they make. It's not a generator, it's a power station, and you put like these big batteries on there, and it'll hold like 4 of them. And the one I'm looking at comes with 2 of the 7.5 amp hour batteries. So I'll have 4 batteries. I'll have 2 6 amp hour and 2 7.5 amp hour batteries. So I can put all 4 of them on the Nexus, the power station thing, and then, you know, use it tailgating. You know, if I ever go camping, you know, you can use those things, as they're pretty cool to have. So that, I might do something like that in the future. I don't know. I got a tax return coming, so, you know, it's either buy a Nexus power station or a firearm, one of the two. So, or who knows? Maybe I'll just buy it. Maybe I'll splurge this year and buy them both. So anyway, that's the Ego unboxing and first setup of it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll see. We're gonna give it a go and try it out. And maybe I will do a video on using of it. You know, just give it a shot and see see how it does. But yeah, I don't know how I can. You know, I'm not like a detail video guy, so I don't know how I do a video of me washing my car. But what I might do is wash my car and then just say, hey, it worked great for washing my car. All right, that is all. Checking out. Bye.